Hello, my friends. I actually don't know how to say this. There is a forest fire near my house, and I was getting ready to go to work and found out that Forestry was evacuating my subdivision. So I ran out, and sure enough, about less than a mile away from my house, is what we call 7 Mile Hill, right? And it's a nice little place, I enjoy going up there periodically. Well, it's on fire, and it's coming down the hill on my side. So I just spent the last hour and a half, give or take, making a couple of trips out there, grabbing a few things, and particularly our legal paperwork and, firearms, stuff like that. And now I came to work. And hope that my house and other people's houses don't burn. Forestry is on it as tight as they can, but they're lacking assets for this area because there are so many fires in the state right now. So, fingers crossed, you know what I'm saying? Fingers crossed and hope for the best. All of that being said, I can't help thinking that we're a lot more fortunate than other people in that subdivision when it comes to that, because we have a place to go. We're down at the shop staying there at the moment, so we're not like right there. We have a place to go. We have a place to sleep, a roof, a kitchen. So I can't help wondering how I can utilize that to help some of the other folks from out there if something goes sideways. If the wind shifts, and here's the problem, because of the type of trees that it's in, being black spruce, there's a section of black spruce that literally works in a triangle from right about where that fire is all the way through the middle of town. So if the wind shifts, yeah, it could save my house, which would be fantastic. But would it shift and end up sending that fire right through the middle of town? Best case scenario, they get it put out. Bombers get here, they start hitting it, working it from the ground, all the stuff that Forestry does, and they get it out. But neither of the other two alternatives seem good. Either my home might burn, or the wind could shift and cause it to roll right through town, burning hundreds of other homes. Neither one is a good option. So I hope they get it put out. That's the best case scenario that I can think of. Little rough. So today is a little touchy. Kind of come to work and I'm gonna do my janitorial work, you know, and just hope for the best possible outcome. But I can't help but think that somehow this will work out however it's supposed to. Not so much that there's a reason, mind you. I'm not one of those people. But that somehow the universe will take this series of events and make it work in my favor or our favor, depending on who is affected. So it's kind of a waiting game, you know, wait and see, wait and find out what happens. They're doing an evacuation out there. It's not quite a mandatory evacuation, which means that they're allowing people to go back to their house and, you know, grab stuff and, you know, get whatever they need and get the hell out. But the trooper that I just spoke to out there, he said he was about 99% certain that within a couple of hours they'll be doing a mandatory one. So that sucks. Nothing I can do about it, but it sucks. Housekeeping. I believe that this is called a Diesel Unlimited, maybe? It was a 6x54, I do believe. I think that's right. Not a bad stick. Got a little bit of a nuttiness to it. Mild chocolate. Definitely relaxing, mind you. Finish rolling my back windows down here. Definitely relaxing. And at this point, I kind of need it. It's been a pretty rough week anyway, but that's mostly for other reasons. This is something completely new and kind of puts the rest of the week in perspective, if you know what I mean. Everything's going to work out just fine. Don't get me wrong. I would hate to lose my house, obviously. But I just kind of have a feeling that whatever the outcome of this situation is, not to say that I know at all what it is, but whatever the outcome of this situation is, I have a feeling that it's going to work out for the best. Whatever that happens to be. So, long week. I might do another video later too, if I can break away long enough to do it. That's been my biggest issue. just not having the time to break away to do it. You know what I'm saying? It'll all work out in the end. But either way, hope y'all's week is going better than mine. Talk to you later, everybody. Peace. I'm out.